Hey, how's it going? So this month I'm going to show you a really cool lick that goes over the chords E major and A major. Now I'm basically repeating the same lick over both chords. It doesn't stick to one key, but don't worry, it's going to sound great. Okay, so we're going to start off by playing the E chord. So we're not actually going to play this though, so we're going to play over the E chord. So the first note is going to be the second fret of the third string with your middle finger. Go into the first fret of the third string with your index finger. So if you're a theory buff, basically what you're looking at here is a fourth to the third. If you don't know what that means, don't worry. Okay? Now the next note we're going to play is going to be the second fret on the fourth string, followed by the second fret on the fifth string. So here we basically are just going over the chord tones, aside from doing the first note, which is the fourth. So we're going to pull off to the first fret, second fret on the fourth string, second fret on the fifth string. Okay, and then we're going to slide from the second fret on the sixth string to the fourth fret on the sixth string. And this note here is your third, or G sharp. So really we're just highlighting the chord tones. Now the hardest part here is going to be the finger roll technique, going from the second fret on the fourth string to the fifth string, then to the sixth string. So this is a lot of work. So what we want to do is start off with a flat finger, and then rotate your wrist or your finger, so basically you're giving more of an arch to the actual knuckle. So you see it here. And then the sixth string. So it's hard to go through three strings. It might take a lot of work. So if you have to, you can physically lift your finger up. But to get it smooth, you need that finger roll technique. Like that, okay? Now we're going to repeat the same lick, starting on the seventh fret of the third string. And this is over the A chord. So we're going to go. So it's going to be 7 pull off to 6, 7th fret 4th string, 7th fret 5th string, 7th fret 6th string, slide to 9. Alright, so really in this case I think the best thing about this is that it's going to work on your finger roll technique, and it's also showing you how to highlight chord tones. Now just to go over what I was saying, how it doesn't stay in key, when we go, because of E major, because of the notes in E major, when we're playing over the A chord, if we were playing in the key of E, it wouldn't actually be the D note, which is the 7th fret of the third string. It would be a D sharp. But for this example, what I'm doing is just lowering that, and it will sound really good over the actual chord. So if you raise that to the D sharp there, it'll sound different. Sometimes it's really cool to have that in there, but in this case I'm just going and keeping the same chord tones over each chord. Now you'll notice in the video when I'm playing this, I'm actually doing some vibrato on the very last note of each sequence. So cool. So anytime you encounter an E chord, this exact little riff will work. And same when you go to an A chord, those will work. Now sometimes if it sounds weird to you, don't use it, but it's something great you can put in your arsenal, and try that finger roll because it's really going to emphasize those chord tones.